Welcome to the Cassel Legacy. I'm Claire, and this is my sim, Valhalla Cassel. In this Let's Play, I'm going to follow Pinstar's legacy rules from the official forum, but as an experienced player, I need a little more challenge. So I'm going to do two things to make my game harder. First, I'll play on medium instead of normal lifespan. This shortens the average lifespan of all sims and pets by about 45%. Second, Valhalla will raise at least 5 kids, and she's going to start early. This will happen to meet the requirement of her lifetime wish, surrounded by family. I watch a lot of Sims 3 Let's Play videos, and I've noticed a lot of players don't like raising kids in the game. I love raising little Sims, so this should make my legacy a little different as well. As the founder of her own legacy, Valhalla hopes to pursue a self-employed career as an inventor. She wants to fill her house with cool inventions, fancy appliances, and happy children. She'll be setting things up for 9 more generations to come. Her traits are eccentric, handy, family-oriented, nurturing, and born saleswoman. Her favorite music is indie. Her favorite food is autumn salad, and her favorite color is spiced brown. You might be wondering about her odd name. Valhalla was a twin born into a large dynasty. Her parents were a little odd and got a little loose with their naming scheme. It grew on me, and that's where we stand. You might also be wondering about her outfit. Valhalla was living in a really cold place before she came to Sunset Valley. I'll change her into something more summery soon. So let's get started. I think that our first step should be to check the cost of an inventing table before anything else so that we know what we're shooting for. That is in buy mode. And we're looking for the hobby items in the study. Okay, so the inventing table is 1,250 simoleons, and we're really not going to be able to make a big profit off of it very soon. So I don't think that that is a good purchase for our first couple of days. Now the other problem here is that I have seasons, and I just got it. I've had a little bit of practice with seasons, and from what I've seen with just a few minutes of playing, Sims can get really hot or really cold if they don't have shelter. And so we're going to think about ways here to make an effective and efficient on money shelter. There are a couple of different ways to build a shelter, and what most people would do automatically, because it seems to make sense, is to just toss up 4 walls and put a roof on them. A 4x4 room is pretty good, and you can fit a lot of things into it. That would run you 1,120 simoleons. But I'm just going to show you guys another way to build a shelter, and that is to construct a basement. A 4x4 basement only costs 400 simoleons. That's really big savings, but you have one problem with a basement: you need a way to get in. And a few months ago, Sims 3 added, if I can find it, I think it's under stairs? No, it's under spiral stairs, a ladder. A ladder is only 75 simoleons, so for a total of 475, we can have a basement with a ladder, and that leaves us a lot more money to work with, and that's what we're going to do. I've kind of had some thoughts about planning the house on this lot. I like modern design a lot, so I'm probably going to build a big modern house with, unusually for modern design, some bold colors inside. I really like color schemes. And this house is probably going to be really big and have a pool out back and be awesome in a few generations. Probably what we want to do is be careful about the placement of our basement so that it doesn't really screw up anything that we want to do later. Of course, well, basements are deletable. So let's just get going with this basement. I think I'm going to start over here, which might annoy my Sims. I don't know if cars that come to pick them up are going to pull up over by the mailbox, but I'm going to place this basement about 7 or 8 tiles back from the road. I think 4x4 will suit us. And let's put in, let's put in our ladder. And we can do that by pressing page down to go below. And oh my gosh, ladder doesn't want to go the right way. Alright, I'm gonna put the ladder about there. Alright, so now we have a small hole in the earth, and snow and rain and stuff shouldn't accumulate down there by some kind of weird magic. And now Valhalla has a home. So we also have 1,325 simoleons. I don't like working with such a small amount of money, so we're gonna take care of some business by heading over to the nearest dumpsters, and that would be at the diner. There are some dumpsters out back, and Valhalla's in good shape for a while, so she is going to go... Oh, I can't take the game off pause yet because there's one more thing I need to do. So we're going to dive for junk and see what we come up with, but before I do anything else, we want to go into the options. And now Valhalla is free to go and hunt through the dumpsters. Oh, my comprehensive knowledge has added some lifetime happiness points from playing that Where's Waldo game on the splash screen that they have now. I think it's fair enough to play that game since I'm making everything harder by giving my Sims something like 60% of the normal time to live. Okay, we don't need to know about these deeds. I get that message every time I start a game. So while Valhalla digs in the trash, I'm going to talk about Valhalla's plans for the future. But I'll put the camera up here so we can kind of enjoy the dumpster animations, which I think are kind of hilarious. Okay. Oh, well. Right. So, Valhalla's plan is, because she has the wish surrounded by family, she wants to have at least 5 kids and raise them to teens, which is pretty ambitious for medium lifespan. And I'll go through all the junk that she finds afterwards. So, in order to have 5 kids, we need to get started on that really, really soon. So, what I'm going to do is, we're going to dig for trash for maybe the rest of the day today. And then we're going to have to go out and catch ourselves a man. And I don't know who exactly we're going to catch. I've played a lot of games in Sunset Valley. I'm going to try to stick to the rules and avoid rich catches, even though I really like Nick Alto and I'd like to see what his kids with her would look like. So if you don't know who that is, that's fine, because we're not going to marry him. I'm also going to avoid Mr. Christopher Steele because he has been my legacy spouse, and I'd like to do something different this time. So pretty much whatever guy Valhalla runs into first, he's going to be our husband. And so that could be interesting. So the other thing that we need to do is we need to get registered as an inventor and start inventing, but that's really not important until after we've earned our inventing table. So I think that covers just about everything we're going to do, so I'm going to speed through this a bit. We found a rug, a lamp, another lamp, a globe, and we're going to just go fast. Go, Valley, go. I'm sure these people picnicking don't mind what we're doing back here. Alright, little break from dumpster diving as first Valley's sick. Oh, puke time. Yuck. And we have some wishes. I'm just gonna pull these wishes down and see what we have. We do need to learn the handiness skill, so reading a book about handiness is awesome. She wants to join the military career. We're not going to be doing that. We will need to be buying a shower very soon. So we're just going to pause for a moment. Actually, we're not going to pause. I'm going to try not to pause so that we're not being boring. So we found a picture, a butterfly, a clock, and another rug, and a nightstand. Kind of disappointed we haven't found any high value items yet, but they're a little bit rare. So I'm going to go in and sell the junk that we've found so far. Yeah, I know you're probably thinking, what? Isn't your house going to need lights? And you're right to think that. My house does need lights, but I'm going to do something tricky for lights. I kind of like clocks, but it's just not time for a clock yet because we are so poor. So we're now up above the amount that we had when we started, and I'm going to do something almost completely mad at this point. Valley wants a shower. So we're going to go ahead and buy our shower. We're going to go to bathroom, showers, and I think that we're going to get, oh, that shower, this is the new season's shower. I haven't gotten to use it yet, and it is so pretty, although it does have very boxy edges. Well, it has Hygiene 9, Stress Relief 9. Same as the best shower in the base game. Well, we are going to spend 1,600 of our simoleons on a shower of power. And the reason for that? I don't like cheap stuff. It gives bad moodlets, it wastes time, and it costs more money in the long run. Oh, Valhalla wants to cool down. So I'm going to let her go indoors after the next dive. I have to think about where to send her. Nearest building that we can go inside is the gym. So we'll just go in the gym and have a nice cool shower. Oh, a dishwasher, yes! Great. Tanzanite. Dive for your life. Another topaz. I used to kind of feel like dumpster diving was cheating, and then they put it in the base game so I could do it too, as well as everyone else doing it. And then I felt like it wasn't cheating anymore. It's funny how that works with games. I find it so funny. I really like to do it. So even if it wasn't very profitable, I would still probably engage. I'd also love someday to just decorate a house with only things that I found in the dumpster, because that could be a really interesting house decorating challenge. Okay, hopefully we will cool off soon so I can add this get married wish to my repertoire. Did I say repertoire? I don't know what I'm talking about sometimes. I think the heat got to me as well as Valhalla. Add it to my menu. My list. My buffet. When we're done in the library... Oops, that is not the library. When we're done in the bathroom, we're going to go upstairs and we're going to watch some television to jam up our fun bar so that we can make the most of our time over here at the library. We're going to quickly take a detour. Yes. Going to quickly take a detour from hunting in the... Oh boy. She's throwing up. Well. We're just going to quickly satisfy some of these handiness wishes. We're going to read a handiness book. And after we do that, we are going to go back to dumpster diving, but I don't like to travel far if I don't need to, so we're going to go right around the corner from the library to the supermarket and use that dumpster instead. Alright. Now, I need to keep my eyes on Valhalla because sometimes Sims like to watch TV all day long instead of being done watching TV when they've had enough fun. Okay. Oh, I think that's a new TV channel that I didn't have before. I recently got Seasons and Generations, and right before that I got Ambitions and Pets. And I haven't really explored any of this stuff very thoroughly. Oh, right. I forgot one thing. Stop! Have a quick meal. Cereal. We don't want to get hungry while we're dumpster diving, that would suck. Alright, back here, reading handiness, and then around the corner to the supermarket to dumpster dive. I seriously won't power game like this all the time. I just want to have some nice things in my house on the first day. But I am a screwing around kind of player. I like to watch my Sims doing things that are cute. I like to watch them doing things that are silly. And I really like to bitch and complain. So there'll be some of that. Just probably not on the first power game my house until it has the best shower day. She also wants to buy a fridge. I'd like to buy a fridge. We might be able to catch that wish. But I want to do this handiness because it will help. And we're just going to speed through handiness. I also need to keep my eyes open for eligible looking men. Looks like we only have women in the library today. Okay, buy a bed, buy a fridge. Yeah, I'd like to. Let's see if we can get enough stuff out of the dumpster to get a good one. Oh right, we're done reading now. We only needed to satisfy our wishes. And she's learned to upgrade objects.